Right, so what's happening is there's a scare story here. This is the latest in a long line of scare stories, basically, where they bring out the healthiest person that's acceptably young that they can scare the untainted. Don't want to come a cropper with the censors. The untainted to get tainted. So here's the video here. So you ready? Now let's play this.
Whilst I was in the coma, I did have 8 cardiac arrests. Suffered with sepsis, I had to have dialysis. My family were contacted quite a few times to say I probably wasn't going to make it. They weren't sure whether they could do any more for me.
Can I get over how
Right,
much
pause
she
it,
looks
pause.
like an egg?
Pause if you're going to talk.
Right, sorry, I'm positive 14. She's saying I can't get over how much she looks like an egg.
It's unreal.
The way she sort of sits in her wee scarf, it's like a wee egg cup.
Man, and by the way, this person is 35. It's amazing how like morbid obesity, how much it makes you look older.
Look at the size of the nurse and all.
Right, so I'll play from 14 odd seconds.
They weren't sure whether they could do any more.
Just say pause when you're ready.
Right.
Cue sad music, soft piano.
Got COVID in August. 4 days in, I was in hospital. 2 days into hospital, I was ventilated. That was 8 weeks in a coma. Obviously, I didn't know what was going on after that because I was asleep. So that was the easy bit for me. Not so easy for my family.
Pause.
Right.
Man, she has really blown it. You know, I do feel sympathy for her, of course, because who wants to go through what she did? She's probably terrible. But taking her personally out of the equation here, you have been eating at a steady surplus for decades to get here. And it's like you said before, she's been intubated and she's been getting fed through a tube for, what was it, 2 weeks?
8 weeks.
8 weeks?
8 weeks. Well, that's what I read anyway.
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
A long time. So she's been losing a ton of weight just lying there, and this is what she looks like afterwards. So how big was she before? I mean, this person, before she got COVID, was already seriously ill. Who knows what her blood work was like and all that. So, I mean, it really kind of goes to the point that if you're young, if you're 35 like Gemma is, and you're healthy, you know, the risks are very, very low. And it really does show you, you know, how low the risks are. Because where's the athletes? Where's the young guys who are at the peak of their life and eating right and exercising and a healthy body weight? Where are they videos? Because believe me, Sky News would be there in a heartbeat.
Aye.
This is basically all they had.
Aye, she's a victim.
Got her crutches there, so I'll continue at 47 seconds.
Right.
Sitting there looking all biscuit-arsed. Look sad.
That was the biggest bit for me because I never expected
Struggling to breathe,
I
sitting
wouldn't be
down.
able to do anything. So all the drugs that I'd had to be put under with to concentrate on getting my lungs back to where they should have been, had paralysed me completely, so I couldn't feed myself, couldn't move my arms, couldn't move my legs. I'm quite independent, so I don't like the thought of people doing things for me, but I don't have that choice anymore. It's...
Pause. 121.
Paused.
She went, I'm quite independent. You're 35,
Aye.
not 85. You should be independent. What are you talking about? I'm quite independent. She's talking like she's
she's sitting there going as if this has all happened to her. She's not had a hand in it at all.
Well, these are the things that you can't say, innit? I mean, you can't... like I said, I've been in many Twitter arguments where folk, like obese people are talking about get vaccinated and all that to protect others. I'm like, your immune system is shot. You're incredibly unhealthy. And it's just so normalised in the West that maybe like 50 years ago, if you saw somebody of her size, it would be like, you would do a double take, wouldn't you? No, it wouldn't even register if you saw her. Only when it starts registering as if they're in the wee motorised carts.
I wonder what her bench press is. Just
Well,
seen her lying down there.
I bet-
Just some chest on her.
I bet you she's a lot stronger than the average woman, just shifting that weight around. She'll have calves that pro bodybuilders would die for. She does high rep calf training every day. Every walk to the fridge is a burnout set.
Fucking hell.
Right, I'll continue on.
If I can't do it, someone's got to do it for me.
Up there it is, 126. Gemma had decided not to be vaccinated against COVID-19 before falling ill. Now, this is Sky News. I wouldn't be surprised if she was. You know, I don't believe.
Is that all she decided to do before catching COVID?
Exactly. But let me just say that I totally wouldn't put it past Sky News to, even if she was vaccinated, to just say that. That's how little trust I have in Sky News.
Aye.
I'm not saying she is vaccinated, but I'm just saying that how am I supposed to know just based on them saying it?
Aye.
I want
you're right.
I want certificates. I want receipts on that.
You can't take Sky News at their word.
No.
Fucking lying bastards.
No, Sky News doesn't have credit. There goes the ad revenue. Sky News doesn't have any credibility. I want receipts on everything they're telling me. Anyway, I'll continue on.
In hindsight, you think to yourself, oh, I should have just had the vaccine. But I'd listened to a lot of news, not news, but social media really, where people had said, the vaccine has killed people. They're not sure. A lot of people were saying it's a new vaccine. People had asked me, why don't you have the vaccine? I said, I'll take my chances, thinking if I got COVID, it's just...
Pause.
Paused.
I'm just, my spidey senses are tingling. It's too neat.
It is.
It's too neat on the anti-narrative, innit? It's too neat on she's basically hit everything there nice and neat.
Aye.
Boom, 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 boom. Social media, no getting it for official news. Folk were saying this.
Wasn't it on news? It was on social media, aye.
Aye, so she boom, boom, boom on the one nice wee tight couple of sentences. I don't know. Spidey sentences are tingling. No saying nothing, just saying. Anyway,
It's convenient.
it is very
Coincidence.
nice wee news package for the wee 3-minute video. I mean, she can't be waffling. She didn't even waffle at all there like a normal person waffles. She hit everything. Boom, boom, boom. Spidey.
Aye.
Continue.
10 days isolation and I'll be absolutely fine. How wrong was I? The medics saved my life, so I have to listen to what the medics say to me. They've given me a second chance at life. Why would I not take their advice on taking the vaccine now? That'd just be a big, massive kick in the teeth to them.
Wait, hold on a second. Why would I not take the vaccine now? Haven't you just had the thing?
I know. Why do you
What are
need
you
it now
talking
if you
about?
had it?
That's like getting measles and going, I better take the measles vaccine. You just got it. Oh, okay. We'll continue on anyway.
Them. And it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're 90, whether you're 18, whether you're 35. There's no pattern. It's just...
Oh, whoa. Pause. Aye. It strikes at random.
She mentions age and nothing else.
She's talking like
There's
it's
no
that, can that serial killer, the Night Stalker? What was his name? I forget his name. The guy who was breaking into the guy that was breaking into folks' houses in the middle of the night. It's seemingly random.
Aye.
There's no
It's
pattern.
just random.
It just happens. No.
Scientists are scratching their heads.
Aye. No, it doesn't just happen, Gemma. You're here partly of your own doing. Let's just call a spade a spade. I mean, she knows the risks of being obese and she does it anyway. So, I mean, you can't...
Well, the thing is, I don't think she does know the risks of it.
Oh, come on, she must.
Because it's like... Well, like you were saying, it's, even talking about it is considered bullying. So, Nobody will want to fucking say to her.
Uh,
Because imagine her mother or something saying to her, she'd be all tears and greeting and saying, "Oh, you're so nasty to me."
I bet even
know what I
doctors are kind of a bit hesitant to say, "Look, you better lose the weight," because this is getting out of control now.
Probably. Imagine the complaints coming in.
Aye. Anyway, continue.
however your immune system deals with it. And I thought I had a really good immune system because I've never been poorly before, but it still got me, so it can get anyone. Everyone deserves a choice. I wouldn't push it on anyone, but you don't want to go through what I've been through. You don't want to be 35 and having somebody else to cook your food for you, help you walk again. Basically learning everything from when you were a baby. I'd take it. Just take the vaccine and trust what people are saying to us out there, because that's all you can rely on. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to get ill, you're going to let them pump anything in your arm, aren't you?
Okay. Right, well that was...
So that's that then.
That was a package designed to do one thing and one thing only. I always feel sorry for the people used in these sorts of campaigns.
I know. Aye.
They're just,
humiliating
they're
themselves.
just pawns in a larger game. Let's see what's going on here. Such cruelty in the replies, sad world we live in. I mean, you can't say nothing to nobody.
So that you're in the replies.
So this is how much did she get paid to push the vaccine agenda? That's Amy. She's not getting paid. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
This is a woman who's came to death's door and is willing to... She thinks she's doing the right thing. Maybe she is, who's to say? That's for each individual person to say, but she's doesn't know too much, and she's just happy to be alive probably, and that's when Sky News pounces.
Aye. Taking advantage of your weakness.
I bet you some nice woman came in and went,
nice,
"Hi Gemma, do you want to do something to maybe save other lives, and it'll be a really good thing," and she was probably all for it.
Aye, definitely.
I mean, she's you're not going to get into a political conversation about the wider, about Pfizer and about these various companies and the money involved and the politics. I mean, that's just that's outside her scope of, she's not interested in that. She nearly died. She wants to help other folk. Boom, let's do the package.
Aye.
So she's a bit too far on the conspiracy side there. Rob Cook, I'm sorry, are we missing the underlying health issue here? Is this done for parody? Send your fear-mongering somewhere else. Anyone who is in the vulnerable group should have the vaccine. She's not vulnerable, she's fat. I mean, come on, let's address the elephant in the room here. Yeah, it doesn't look like COVID is our biggest problem.
Why the background music in a news story? Exactly.
They should have played the Pilkington music. And the Date Abroad. Hom, 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 hom. That would have been a very different news package. But that's the thing. When you're getting like a news package for the media, I mean, the music's a powerful thing. It's going to if you have the same news story and you overlay different music out of it, you're going to have a hugely different reaction to it, even though the information is the same. So folks say this is misinformation. But even if the information's accurate, even something like the music, the way it's filmed, the low lighting, all these different types of things can change your opinion on something, even if it's the same information.
Aye.
I mean, that's why I'm of the opinion you need to minimise.
I can't stop laughing at that fucking Pilkington music. Fucking Carl Pilkington dittering around, being an idiot.
I bet he's anti Pilkington.
I bet he is.
I don't trust it.
Don't need it.
I don't want it though. So here we go. There's more. COVID is not the issue. Unvaccinated and overweight. I'm sorry, but what are we supposed to take from this? That's Gaza on his second liver. Why the background music in a news story? That's what you said. I mean, this is a lot of folk are. You can see it straight away. There's been worse ones than this, where they've showed somebody and it's like, oh my god.
Aye, it's a farce. The whole thing's a farce.
So that's it. That's that one. Tie a bow in that in. There we go.
So what else has been on Twitter?